Сложность. Ну, го высокая. Похуй. Почему в пройденных играх нет дримфола? Ты про, типа, записи стримов? Внизу. Ну, потому что запись не сохранилась. У меня нет записи того, как я дримфол прошел. Зато сегодня я запихнул туда Магека Касл и начал запихивать иб, потому что записи этих игр есть. Мне не надоел Bioshock, потому что я его еще не прошел. Как только пройду, так сразу надоест. В эти DLC-шки я не играл. Что это было? Термос. Зашибись. Термос.
Elizabeth.
Next там, я думаю, Dishonored.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her tied down by the docks or the slums in Apollo Square. Orphans. With Fontaine's charity shut. No place for them.
But her you know.
As I said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get...
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work. But you do this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will.
Полезно. Знаете, что Элизабет известна о Салли?
Seems my instincts were correct.
Where's Sally?
Dishonored,
But I
Кирюха.
know someone who does.
Загугли. Я же не буду тебе сейчас рассказывать, что это за игра. Бегаешь ты там такой с ножичком, режешь людей.
What's this girl to you?
What I need from her is my business. But I know where to start looking. Something tells me a man with your particular talents could be useful.
Я не умею про игры рассказывать, хз. Что еще? Что можно сказать? От первого лица. Бегаешь, всех гасишь. Стелс. Блин, а почему в первом-втором Биошоке так круто не делали Локи? Типа такие открытые пространства. Тебе этого достаточно? А, ну окей, тогда нормально. Просто я думал, ты захочешь, чтобы я тебе рассказывал. Сюжет. Так, стопэ. Это, конечно, очень прикольно, когда у тебя кулер на процессоре не вращается вообще. Но можно не надо во время стрима, пожалуйста. Пришлось подтолкнуть его.
Then Einstein would have remained a patent clerk. It's our responsibility to strive.
Here, here.
Here, here.
Ryan, he's a bigger fish in an awful smaller pond, you ask me.
Anything you say, pal.
If I was a running place, I'd say, why just one city? Why not two, eh? Why not three?
Ой, у тебя юбка задралась. Все, теперь нормально. Соня, а зачем тебе мои записи стримов? Ты что, собралась их смотреть? Я думал, только психопаты этим занимаются.
so sad.
Или Сони уже нет? Надо вызвать ее с помощью оття.
Just a matter of time before Ryan's goons round up anybody talks bad about him. I mean, just look what happened to Frank Fontaine.
What happened to these children? What are they?
Where have you been? Cabin in Arcadia? Little sisters. Atom factories.
It's grotesque.
Почему у них белые лица? Что это за white face? Ужас. Ужасно.
Hey, keep moving, buddy.
Compromise? Is that why we came to Rapture? I could compromise in Red Hook.
We're just men and women, Alan. You hold yourself to that standard, you'll never be.
Is there a place for men like me? Men who refuse to say yes to the doubters and the parasites.
Yes, yes, but even Andrew Ryan takes a vacation.
Come on. We haven't got all day.
Понял.
What do they even look like under those suits?
What you mean? They're just some kind of machine?
Look, I say you should have to prove you're properly versed on a topic before you're allowed to vote on it. Otherwise, it's just a knee-jerk response from the uninformed.
What judge them?
Get on with it. Do you have any idea how valuable my time is?
Так, окей, хорошо. Когда они все сойдут с ума? О, субтитры есть? Естественно, нет субтитров для дневничков.
But even I was a little leery when he shuttered Fontaine's business and sent that bald buck to a grave deep in the briny. But when Ryan buried all of Fontaine's pals in that department store, someone had to find a home for all those freshly minted orphans. And if I turned $1 or $2 in the process, you can hardly blame me.
Да-да, все, заткнись, Сандер Коэн. Заткнись. Хватит разговаривать.
DeWitt? The Hostic sees you, he'll toss you out on your ass again.
Что это было?
Funny,
What?
you not knowing about the little sisters. How long have you been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. DeWitt, I would write my memoirs. If I learned anything about Rapture, I thought it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
Where are we headed?
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
Лол, у меня все еще метка на руке.
Where are you taking me?
When's the last time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken down at Surprise. You were playing the tables and...
She disappeared.
And?
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
You see the body?
Look.
Did you see the body? This world values children, not childhood. There's
Ой,
a
что с
profit
твоим
to be
лицом?
made and men who make it. I'm taking you to one of them. Mr. DeWitt, you all right?
I'm fine. Just get these spells sometimes. It'll pass.
Refreshment, sir? Madam?
We're fine, thanks.
Виталий,
How am I gonna get work with my leg all busted up like this? Foreman says I should have been more careful. Something will tell. Ah, Mr. DeWitt. Back again. And so soon.
сыграем. Ой, у меня всего 2 бакса. Сука. А, я выиграл?
Best quit while you're
Окей.
ahead.
Я опять что-то выиграл? За 2 одинаковых я что-то получаю? Ну, где мои деньги? Да сука. Я хочу либо много выиграть, либо все просрать. Да ты задолбала. Не, этот дерьмовый, давайте в этом сыграем. За шо? Все, нахер.
I was telling all this keep it down right? About the
Я купил это бухло? Что? Я думала, я его просто стырю. Чё это за сыр? Так много сыра сожрал.
society of
Так, что тут очень прям много всего есть, куда можно идти.
I told her, you want someone to listen to your words? Buy a puppy.
Нам
Mr.
сюда?
DeWitt, I'll find my source inside of that club.
Окей, хорошо, тогда мы туда не пойдем.
Does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
I don't have all the flaws and drawbacks other people have.
Ryan taking over Fontaine's business any different than, say, eminent domain? It's just the hand of government coming down on the individual.
Fontaine was a
Который час? The watched clock.
To what possible end? They can't both be right.
If she feels so strongly about how Fontaine's people were treated, she's more than I say,
Выпить из фляги с непонятной выпивкой. Ага. Всегда так делаю.
What the parasites want you to believe. Pray. Another one. Hey, you got an issue with my food pen? You're welcome to put on an apron. Tip. I don't think these supermen
Ля.
know the meaning of the word.
I understand why Ryan wants to look at all the But should we have to feed them? Isn't a prisoner just another parasite?
Я так понимаю, надо будет здесь везде файтиться, не? Если нет, то тогда эти локи, в принципе...
How do they work?
Something about stem cells.
What's a stem cell?
Тогда эти локи, мне кажется, немножко бесполезны. Кроме как для красоты.
It's temporary.
Temporary. Just like that. Good day to you, ma'am.
Конвотскер, хай. Рейдеры, хай. Чё, сюда не зайти? О, бабки. Мои теперь. Тут ты меня знаешь. Какая-то рандомная тетка меня знает. По фонтанам побираюсь, да? Я детектив. У детективов такая вот, как бы, жизнь. Ты думаешь, я зарабатываю деньги, раскрывая преступления? Не, в фонтанах больше заработать можно. На самом деле, вот у меня сейчас сколько, 12 баксов? А у меня было еще меньше. Я все второе в игровых автоматах выиграл. У меня было что-то типа 8. Нет, у меня было 2 бакса. У меня было 2 бакса. И теперь я выигрывал всякие херни. Ей не нравится, что я играю слишком много. Отвали, заткнись. Я почти сделал кушиз, а ты мне мешаешь. Тупо накаркало. Бонжура, сеньора. Ой, что-то у вас тут все дорого, пацаны. Оп, мои деньги. Чисто в раздевалку пришел и людей, которые свои шмотки оставили, ограбил. Оп, шампанское что-то выпил. Изи. Так и живем. Объедки там со стола поел. В фонтане монетки собрал. Если у вас тут такие просторные магазы. Продаешь девок? Не, у меня нет денег с ребра. Следуйте за Элизабет, чтобы... Да, я знаю, куда идти, игра. Если не волнуйся за меня, не переживай. Мне вот сюда вот. Несобранная монетка. Как же я чуть ее не упустил. Это было бы ужасно.
Private party. No entry without invitation.
We'll see about that.
Which business do you represent, sir?
Business?
Yes, which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
Mr. Cohen does not truck with private detectives. Masks of invitation went to artists and craftsmen alone.
I'm with the artist struggle. We're
No
expected.
mask, no entry.
Stuffed shirt.
These invitation masks he spoke of, they must have gone out to local artisans.
Well,
Чё,
I
маску
guess
нужно
we'll have to
найти.
persuade someone to loan us one.
The business of rapture is business. Says it's
Так.
sponsored by the artist struggle,
Artist Struggle, Golden Rule и
Rapture
Rapture Records.
Those
Окей.
stores will be as good a place to start as any.
Погнали. Так, Artist Struggle. Владельцы 3 местных магазинов могли получить приглашение в клуб Коэна, выбрать задание можно... Нажмите О. О, интерфейс. Давай. Опишите золотое правило, проник пройти в коллаб. Код из его аудиодневника.
What brought you to Rapture?
A man.
Really? You don't strike me as the romantic type.
Wasn't that kind of man.
Then what?
There's a debt that needs repaying. Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
You think you can figure out a way to distract the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the distractions to me.
Иди. Ну.
Why, hello.
Excuse me. Lady has some questions for you.
Yes, of course. Interesting, isn't it? An original Sander Cohen. He calls it miasma.
I'm sorry, but I know
Oh,
precious
stealth.
little about art.
How does it make you feel?
Stealth is optional.
I want to open my mouth for fear of what
Ой.
delicious might tumble out.
Some kind of
Нажрался. Не вижу теперь ни хера. Виски.
Oh, I would like so much to understand.
Хрен.
Must be somewhere else.
Все? Нет? Маски, да?
See all that in that little picture?
Я так понимаю, мне теперь надо идти валить отсюда, потому что...
Oh, what's this one? Oh, please, it's so beautiful. You've given me so much to think about. I feel a trifle swoony.
Воу!
Would you mind if I return tomorrow for further education?
Чувак,
I shall be here at your
это
service.
sexual harassment.
Until tomorrow.
Вам нормально? По-моему, ты не нравишься, бро. О!
Any luck?
Nothing. Let's find another shop.
Where to next? Rapture Records and the Golden Rule are both downstairs.
I'm not looking to be an obstacle to your...
Хай.
See that dish I walked in with? Will you give her the star treatment, pal? It'll make it worth your while.
Of course, right away.
What is this piece?
It's by Trine, but of course, covered by Mr. Reinhardt.
Gotta find that box.
Music does something to me,
Сухари.
especially something in this vein. It's almost primal, isn't it? Part of us that exists before thought, before logic, purely sensual.
The finest music.
Nothing. Well,
That we never
only one place left.
Yes.
Can you turn it up? I must go. I must go. Even one more note shall prove my undoing.
Ой. Погнали. Куда там? Golden.
No. Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless?
Cross that bridge when we get to it.
А, нет. Это не здесь. Где эта хрень? Золотое правило. Куда? А, пол. Окей.
Welcome. Hey, pal. You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course.
I'm interested in this piece.
Ah, excellent. You've an eye, haven't you, miss? It's a natural sapphire and diamond, 18-karat gold ring, fully hallmarked for Paris, 1887.
Really?
The center cabochon... Excuse me, sir?
That's a lot of fine
Where's he
talk about a
hiding that
stolen
box?
ring. Right out of her coffin in starlight.
Изи.
You think we wouldn't know?
О, еще я грабил по полной.
The assurances of a grave robber are of no interest to me. If you hand the ring back, the matter will remain between you and me.
You come into my shop and talk this trash? I don't think so. Hit the bricks, you tramp, or I'll see to it they hit you.
Get your hands off me!
Ля.
Might be best if we were gone when he wakes up. Good.
Могла не отвлекать, просто вломить ему.
Third time's the charm.
All right. It's best we head back to Cohen's.
Fine piece of work back with those shopkeepers. You got a bit of the grifter in you.
For that, you can thank my father.
Oh, yeah?
He was a man comfortable in a variety of roles.
Войти в клуб, да.
Ah, very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation at his performance.
So who is this fellow Cohen? Some sort of underworld figure?
А тебе что, не надо маску
He's
одевать?
an artist.
An artist who kidnaps children.
Cohen's muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen this type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
Dance, dance, move!
Ля, Silent Hill какой-то. Кролики бегают.
Move, move that!
Весь пол рожа еще. Совсем помешался на кроликах, чел.
Oh, you can do better than that. Be the conduit! Open yourselves to the music, to the spirit of the eternal! No. Why do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse? My muse shall not be mocked. Fitzpatrick! Please! Thus! Save him for God's sake! My muse shall not be mocked! Get them out of here! There shall be no failure on my canvas. Oh, there's no room in rap
Да, нет, он из первой части.
for the artist.
Классная у вас тут ванная. Типа, чтобы помыться можно было, да? Конечно, для чего же здесь еще ванная? Так, ясно, он, короче, огорчен, я думаю, с ним. Ну ладно. Хоть он и псих сраный, но мы с ним поговорим.
Who are you?
Name's DeWitt.
Is that right?
Вот так пусик.
One's a real biscuit. Isn't he a biscuit, lady?
I need to ask you a few questions.
Questions, yes. Yes, it is the work of man to ask. It is the work of the artist to answer.
You've seen this girl, haven't you?
We artists see more than most. You are more than you claim to be, little songbird. Are you not? Watch this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child in that photo is important to you. So many children flit, flit, flit away. I know where the girl is. And I will send you to her. In exchange, all I ask is a dance.
What?
I see something in you two. Art strips away artifice. Show me who you are, and I will show you where you need to go.
Cohen, son of a bitch.
Mr. DeWitt.
What?
Шо? Танцевать будем?
Dance with me.
Come, come.
Все еще без пальца?
I shudder to think what greater price he might care to extract.
Fitzpatrick! Beauty and pain. They can be no more separated than birth and blood.
What do you think Cohen's customers do with the children? Do they?
Sometimes. But those types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Suchong.
That's a blessing.
You saw those little sisters? You so sure? But if Suchong had
Ну это типа прошлое.
I'd know it.
How?
Because I tied him to
Или хз. Непонятно.
for 15 hours.
Ничего непонятно.
I don't know what to make of you, Mr. DeWitt.
А может будущее, кто знает.
Listen, we're not gonna keep
Fitzpatrick!
А как он нас ударил этим, если к нам ничего не подсоединено было? Или мы в воде стоим?
I know how to shine a light on your pain. A moth will become a butterfly.
Mr. DeWitt! Mr. DeWitt! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
You were dreaming. You kept saying your daughter's name, Sally.
She's not my daughter.
I thought...
Pain and beauty. To an artist, they are parent and child.
Cohen?
I'm sending you to find your young one. No need to thank me. I'm not so sure you'll like what you find.
Look,
Fontaine's. Ryan sent the whole thing to the bottom.
but it's a prison now. Why would Cohen have sent Sally there?
I don't know.
Everyone has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay. You'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
How many people do you suppose Ryan's got locked up in that place?
Enough. Fontaine had amassed something near an army. Now they're down there, spliced up and wild. Alright, there's a dock.
Spliced up and wild.
Takes a cold son of a bitch to do that to a living person.
What's that?
Burial at sea.
You read your residency contract with Ryan Industries? In perpetuity. We're all buried at sea. too comfortable. Keep your eyes open.
Я понял. Другой пушки у меня нет, да?
Seem to be some supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
It's Booker.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt.
Найс глюки, бро. Патрошек дойдите, мне как бы 3 патрона, не очень комфортно. Блин, почему ты не можешь залезть на эти деревяшки просто? Почему мне надо подпрыгивать? Не хочу! Выйди! Enter пропустить, все, да.
Point that somewhere else.
Ах ты, сука. Верни патрон. Ты даже не умер. Чтобы выстрелить из оружия. О, как все серьезно. Как все запущено. О! Найс звуки дождя, кстати. По палатке.
Let's have another look around. Perhaps we'll be able to find something to get us up and over.
А мили-пушки у меня нету, да? Отняли. Вернее, не дали. А вот и она.
A skyhook.
Skyhook? You mean the air grabber? Kids use them to ride around up on the pneumo lines.
Air grabber.
Skyhook Air Grabber.
Constants and variables.
Constants and what?
Never mind.
А, ну она, короче, в теме, а я нет. Ой, она, видимо, встретила альтернативную версию Букера. Ох уж эти опять завороты закруты. Ну, то нормально, а я как пройду? А.
Goddamn grabber stuck.
Mr. DeWitt, someone's coming.
I'm holding you accountable.
All right, I got the grabber unjammed.
На.
Haven't found anything.
Выстрел в голову, и он не умер. А патрошек ты мне дашь? Подруга.
Mr. DeWitt, look.
Что, куда смотреть?
Housewares. That's where Cohen said we'd find Sally. The store ran trams between the 3 buildings. We'll need to avail ourselves of that.
Assuming it still works.
Optimism, Mr. DeWitt. It helps in situations like this. When did you come to Rapture?
Oh, it was, geez, I guess around 51? No, 48?
That's a rather large gap.
Time. Life I had before. Sort of becomes a blur. 49. 49 for sure. Damn.
You look a mess, Mr. DeWitt.
Just keep your eyes open for splicers. They can do us a whole lot worse.
Here, little birdies. Eat it up. Well,
Это враги?
It's good for you, you know. I've never heard of birds that didn't
Это
like
враги, а у меня нет.
What's the matter with you?
Если подкрасться к врагу бесшумно, то папашная атака нанесет большой урон. Ну давай.
Can't talk to me like that. Shows me some respect. Because I'm a salesman.
Че, стелсим теперь получается? Стоп, я что хотел? Хочу сначала все обыскать. А, тут нехера обыскивать. Ясно. А вот и откуда смотрят? Прям на меня? Но у него на голове коробка, поэтому я хз вообще. Приходится стелсить. Ура! Всего 4.
Mr. DeWitt, look.
Well, there's the tram.
That splicer had no problem freezing a path for himself before.
I'm sure he'll be happy to do the same for us.
I have no doubt you'll prove persuasive. Mr. DeWitt, look.
Что? Куда?
An ice rink.
Be good at places any to look for our new friend.
Says it's on the top floor.
So we go up.
О, магазин X100. Тут мне надо. Так как от игры не дождешься патронов. Магазин самое то. Так, надо его сначала хакнуть. No refunds. Так, перебраться на ту сторону я типа не могу, да? Много. Отмычек у меня нет, поэтому я не могу там дверь открыть. Придется идти сюда.
Another burst pipe.
The store sunk a few hundred feet beyond its specifications. More pressure, more burst pipes.
Мне спрыгивать надо. Ха-ха, что? Стоп, а у меня зацепок-то никаких нет. Не понял сейчас. Может, мне надо разогнаться и прыгнуть? Что-то я думаю, нет. Да, хрен. А хорош. Лола, как типа... фу. Окей. Так, я не понял, чё? Мне надо на лифте наверх поехать? Мне говорили, что типа заморозка где-то наверху. Я понимаю, мне надо заморозить воду.